Yo, the bench had more threes than the starters. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They got mad serviceable people on that bench.
I'm talking about the Knicks.
Oh, the Knicks? What the fuck? Oh,
Yeah, the
that's
Knicks
crazy.
bench had more threes than the starters. Brunson had a 3, and that's it.
Wow.
Nobody else had threes.
Now we're 13.3 from 3.
Wow, he still made that.
That shit is crazy.
Chef, you add insult to injury, bro.
Nah.
Yo,
I would have took all 5 guys out. Fuck it.
Bro.
I would have took all 5 of them niggas out. Like, yo, get the fuck out. Get out the game. Get out the court.
You know who used to do that, though? Fizdale, dumbass. When the starters was horrible, he'll put in the whole third squad, bro.
Get out.
Y'all
go to the showers, though. Get out.
Someone said,
you remember
my stupid ass used to think, oh, no, he was the secret behind LeBron's success. Give Fizdale to the Knicks.
They sold us on that Miami. Oh, he's the next Riley clone. It's the bullshit, man.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's that bullshit MSG marketing.
He's supposed to understand.
Yeah, he's gonna be the next poster.
He's the next poster. I was like, get his ass to the Knicks.
Somebody was like,
yo, they try to run that triangle offense Phil Jackson play.
Phil Jackson, dumbass. Carmelo said, I'm not learning that shit.
I knew it was downhill with that Moody comment, bro. He's like,
oh, Moody. No, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. This is how desperate I've been. I said, Moody ain't gonna change this franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Those are nasty times, yo.
We're gonna get you right.
Those are nasty times.
Dirty work with Moody, bro. We done came a long way, bro. So we gotta appreciate where we are, but god damn, we can't be showing up like this against top teams, bro. Every top team we wet the bed, bro.
Especially on the home court, man. I'm in front of the garden. The crowd look discouraged. Everybody walking around with mad faces right now.
Yeah,
come on, Ryan. You should hit that.
Wow, that's sad.
Yo, imagine people playing $400, $500, and you give a performance like
bro.
that.
Wow.
Look at Hardenstein, man. And give those depths out.
Our starters shot 14% from 3. 27 attempts.
They should stay there tonight. Spend the night in the gym. Just shoot threes.
I gotta give Josh Hart. Josh Hart seemed like he's the only one that really showed up tonight.
Yo, did Mikal Bridges have 0 points? Or am I tripping?
That's just crazy.
Mikal has 0.
I'll tell you right now.
What about OG?
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think we're a good 3-point shooting team?
Hell no.
No.
So why the fuck do we keep shooting them shits like that? Why are we shooting like we stuck currying them?
Because analytics say analytics.
Yeah, analytics fucking crowd. The nigga with the laptop that Julius Randle almost got into a fight with. He's in the way.
Yeah.
That's who we need. I wanted us to run it back. Run it back. And let Julius cook. We know his game is ugly, but ugly works in the guard.
Bro, Bridges had a donut,
32 minutes, 0 points. Yeah, he
had a donut. He 2K'd us tonight.
What about OG?
Nigga had a donut.
Yo, a donut? That's
a donut
crazy. 5 picks, a donut?
Wait a minute, hold up. They didn't even show Bridges score.
Wait a minute, what did OG give us?
4 points, 1 assist.
Trash.
Wingstop.
200 mil. Trash. Right down the drain.
That's 36 minutes.
Oh, that's fucking wild, man.
Wingstop is foreclosure right now.
Yeah, Wingstop
got donut.
Wingstop been closed.
No
they ain't
way.
got no chicken.
Mikal Bridges really got a donut.
The Brooklyn Nets are better than us. The Brooklyn Nets are better than us.
2.68. We got
Mikal Bridges is killing us,
Kane's
bro.
got points. 11.
Mikal and OG did not come to play, bro.
That's crazy.
The good thing, fellas, we didn't miss a free throw. We were perfect from the line.
100%.
They like them young kids punk them, bro. I think, that's the thing I'll be watching about the Knicks. Yo, when it comes to these young teams, it's like we scared to play them. Like they be running us, bro.
Straight AAU ball,
bro.
You can't play into their hands though. We always
nasty
do that.
Work tonight.
Like we just basically play their game. That ain't gonna work, bro.
Crazy.
Megan the Stallions punk ass must have been in the building. That's why we lost, bro. She served the garden with a restraining order.
Nah, man, the Knicks need an Ice Spice in the building, bro, to turn up.
That's what they need. They need Ice Spice.
That ain't even Ice Spice no more. Her name's just Spice.
I'm crying.
We need Iggy for Brunson, Ice Spice for everybody else.
That's crazy, man. I'm surprised they didn't drop 150, but yo, Mikal having donut is wild.
Yeah, and he had a donut.
What about OG with 4 points, bro? He should at least give us a consistent.
How many picks we gave up for that again?
12 to 15 points a night, bro.
Oh my god.
See, but at least OG could be allowed to have an off night. Like Mikal, there's too many of these type of nights.
Off nights.
Yeah, because OG came in and we was on the streak last year when OG came, so you know he get a pass.
But yeah, but Mikal ain't really had that month. Like yo, like the Christmas Day game, Mikal need like. I'm surprised he didn't have 4 or 5 of those already.
Yo, who's better, Dante or Mikal? Real talk, right now.
Dante, I put it up, bro. That was a big loss, man.
I wanted Dante to continue to stay. I wanted Dante to stay.
He just works better with what we do.
Yeah,
I don't think he's better
Dante
than Mikal,
nice,
but he works better in our offense.
He was that 3-point sniper that would have made a difference tonight.
Mikal was nice. He just wanted, hey, how are you? Like,
yo,
Towns.
Dante was like, what, nigga, what?
Carnty
I
Towns.
know I ain't black, what, nigga?
That's crazy.
He got that.
You know what I'm saying? We got all these long, blinky dudes for nothing, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like,
you got all the niggas from Kappa Alpha Psi up in our
for nothing
on our team. We need a bunch of Q dogs on that team, bro.
Give me LeBron James. I don't care, bro.
Nah, chill.
Give me a chance.
Yeah, you gotta chill, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, man.
No glazing.
That shit about to turn to the LeBron James show, man.
He done.
Yo, you know what I'm really tired of?
If y'all let me bring Bronny.
Hell yeah, he gonna be like, I need y'all to trade Josh Hart for Bronny.
Yeah, you know Bronny's going with him.
Be glad Phil Jackson out here. He would have did that shit.
Yo, you know what I need else to happen for the Knicks? I need for the Knicks. I need for Brunson and Josh Hart to stop that podcast right away. Y'all need to focus on fucking basketball.
They can just do that shit in the
Stop.
summer,
Ain't no NBA players doing that shit. Why y'all doing that shit? Stop that shit. Because it's New York, you got a chance. Why y'all on podcasting? Like, for real, though. That's
that dude from Fanatics paid them a guap.
Yeah, they got paid.
His name?
They had to get paid.
That dude, Mike, the dude who was at that damn thing with them, who owned all the Fanatics Fest.
I forgot his name, but I know you're talking.
Don't he own the Philadelphia? I mean, he's some in Philadelphia, but yeah, that's the thing. I wish they would let it go during the season. Like, I wouldn't mind them doing a season wrap up and like running through this off in the summer when they not playing. But during the season, I want you to focus on fucking basketball, bro. We trying to do something here.
Now
you know what I'm really tired of? I'm tired of these nobodies going off on us. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, bro. That's historical though.
Yo, I'd be so pissed,
on any team, bro. They'd be like, "Who is this nigga
just
going for
cooking
50?
us?"
Yeah.
Other teams. So you telling me other teams is more ready to play at our home court than we are? That's a problem.
Tell you, bro. You remember a couple of years ago when Rubio went for 20 on us? I mean,
oh hell yeah, that
bro.
shit was shameful.
I think we was all together.
Yeah.
I was so mad at that.
That shit was
bro.
disgusting. Ricky Rubio.
Like, who is this nigga?
The fans were literally booing.
Wasn't it true? Why didn't we play a chore like that? I'm just seeing a chore now. I'm like, why wasn't he even? What the hell did he score, man? Excuse me.
Did Boston end up losing?
Yeah,
they got 6 minutes. So
yeah, why didn't he? Like, what was that about? 2 points, 1 rebound.
Yo, nah.
That nigga Tibbs be hitting the panic button too fast, bro. He on that panic, he panicking.
2 and 1.
Nah, you know what it was?
Had 2 points in 2 minutes.
I think Tibbs was looking for 3-point shooting, man.
And they were breaking.
Because Landry Shaman got mad shots up, and so did Cameron Payne.
Yeah.
All the people off the Knicks bench who could shoot threes got shots off.
That's just the problem. They could just shoot them. They're not good 3-point shooters. They just players that can shoot threes. We don't have 3-point shooters.
Yo, crazy.
Statistics say OKC don't either. They hit them bitches tonight.
Yeah, but they're wide open, you know. That's how we play defense. They get wide open threes. Every team does. So wide open three.
Cleveland not reaching up to 50 wins. They not. Hell no.
Yeah, we'll get the. I think we'll still win a lot.
Yeah.
Look at all these guys on the court like they won a damn championship. What the
This
fuck?
is crazy.
Look at OKC. Why is there like 20 people on the court? What is going on?
It must be somebody's celebrating a birthday or
31 points, career high. So they're like celebrating that shit. Who's that? Isaiah Joe.
Ever since Trae Young, shit ain't been the same.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. The Trae Young things started a
Trae Young
9-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Vision?
What's good, Panknick? What's up, y'all? What's up,
What
everybody?
up? What up?
What's up, Chef?
Vision?
What up, G?
What up? Yo, it's rough night, Vision, man.
Yeah, it was a rough night, man. We had no answer for the zone.
Yeah, no answer for the
we
zone.
got our chain
Wait a minute.
every time we drove the
Chef
ball.
got something to say to you, Vision. What did we shoot from three, Chef?
Oh man, 13%. 13.3.
Oh my
13.3% from three,
but
bro.
still, man, they tried to drop, but they had no answer for it. I mean, they had no answer for like shot. They had no answer
we
for,
were shut.
for
We
nobody,
were shut down
bro.
everywhere, bro.
So longer, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just terrible, bro. I'm high right now. So.
Yeah, they worked us, bro.
They killed us in the paint. They killed us every time.
Yeah, basically.
Every time they could just kept scoring.
The first time we ran out of gas.
They have great defense, yo. OKC.
I was saying that.
Yeah,
they got, bro.
Yeah, they kept.
OKC was snatching our chain every time we drove the ball, bro. They was snatching our chain, taking the ball out of our hands, bro.
They kept double teaming on
Brunson.
Like, yeah, they kept
crazy.
They kept
niggas locked the Knicks up again.
Knicks is so predictable.
Yo,
bro.
the first time the Knicks ran out of gas in the fourth, this time around, they just locked us up, bro. Like we couldn't make shit, and then it just.
And you got to think so. They was motivated too because they just came off a loss, a big national loss.
Yeah,
to Cleveland. So yeah. So they
our next
motivated
game,
to get back on
next
the
game
winning
is
side.
Milwaukee, but like Tibbs is good at closing out on closing the lane on Giannis. So like we gonna see how this do.
Well, they got to be so embarrassed that they tear Milwaukee ass up on Sunday.
You're gonna see the game plan next game.
But it's gonna be a 2:00 game, bro. We do not play
it's an
matinee
early
games
game.
now, bro.
I don't think we're gonna be ready because Knicks is never ready at 12. So
That's
we gonna
facts.
see what's up with Knicks.
That is 100%
But yeah,
facts.
man, it's gonna be a long.
The Milwaukee one.
Knicks gonna get their shit together.
Yeah, they need to hit the strip club tonight. Do something, dog. I don't know.
But why did
gang
we
up
wait
with the
till the third
fellas?
quarter to start going to cat? Like, why didn't we work that in the beginning, bro?
Because there's no offense, man.
I mean, we did pass it to Cat in the first and second, but that nigga was missing shots, bro. Cat was
he
missing
was
shots.
missing it. Everybody was missing in the beginning.
Hartenstein held his own against Cat, bro. So you know.
And I hate when Cat be yelling, foul. Stop yelling that shit, man.
Yeah,
Him and Brunson both, bro. Bro. Like they gotta stop that shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit shows weakness, man.
Complaining.
Play through contact. Don't worry about the fucking foul. What's gonna happen is gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, man.
Then while they complaining, the team is already up the court.
Yep. And OKC, real talk, they just better than us. Real talk. That's just fact. They are just better than us.
39 points. Wow.
They got a bunch of dogs over there.
Yeah,
dogs, hungry young players, bro. That
hungry young dogs, bro.
They good. They
tough.
They tough.
Got a lot to prove this year too, because they got embarrassed in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, and Shea got better from last year. Like you can tell he more under control.
Facts.
Like that motherfucker is like MVP.
And that's not even half their team.
He's the real deal, yo.
They got Shet and Caruso.
Jeez. I might put some money down on OKC. Fuck it.
They got a gauntlet to get through though in the West. So let's see what they do.
Yeah, West is wild.
Yeah, the
You
West.
got Robert in here, Penny.
Rob, what up? Rob is the OG. He knows his Knicks in basketball. Yo, Pan, why nobody really be coming to your space like that, man? That shit crazy.
I don't know. We just it's open to anyone to join in.
I think because they stream live during the game.
Oh,
But what
okay.
Pan should
Yeah,
do
because
is
we'll
look at the
go the
other
whole game.
platforms.
He doesn't do like a pregame or postgame, so it's
Yeah,
kind of
we just
it's
do
way
the.
different. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We watch the games and comment during the game, and then have a little recap, and we out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
But
cool.
that's
there's other
facts.
Cool. It's
but
different.
there's other
Definitely different.
platforms though that you can watch the
Boston
post
lost.
game live. Well, not the post game, but watch the game live and shit. I think people be using that shit on like some of the Twitter personalities. They be using that shit and getting like
Yeah,
people to
they had
come
one
in
tonight
watching the game live and shit like that.
yeah, they had one
They have
tonight.
mad platforms for that, bro.
Yeah, you can watch it with Sean on playback.
Yeah,
All right.
playback is the name of one of them. Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. And then I could come in there on like video. Everybody here could come in there on like video. I think like 3 or 4 people. I think so. I don't know. I think so.
Damn.
The Bucks are climbing the standings, by the way.
Yeah, man. The Bucks is
We
playing
gotta,
good, bro.
we gotta,
The
we
Bucks is
gotta.
playing good,
Yo,
bro.
bro, we need to.
Do not underestimate the fucking Bucks, bro. Them niggas are good, bro.
Yeah, I think we'll take care of them on Saturday. I think they're gonna be so embarrassed by this on Sunday. I mean,
Let's just hope, bro. Cause Knicks, man, when somebody like is gritty and like snatching the ball and bumping these niggas and double teaming them, knowing they passes and you know what I'm saying, knowing they corner passes, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
They
what I
can't even
miss
be like
about
a
Julius
zone.
and Dante, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because they do so much, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else can like ISO. So like all they gotta do is play like a zone, you know what I mean? And,
Julius coming
and
through your
sometimes they just
chest.
shut them out. And if a team like OKC is doing that to them or like the zone, how they gonna do in the fucking playoffs, bro?
Yeah, the scouting report is
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
out
There's
right
only
now.
one person that can
Sure.
create his fucking shot, bro. And
The
that's Jalen
scouting
Brunson, bro.
report been out since Miami series.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, bro.
And what was
Tibbs,
that, 4 years ago?
yeah, he doesn't know how to beat his own man. That Tibbs is as soon as you throw a zone at Tibbs, it's like he has like a brain aneurysm. He doesn't know what to do,
I
man.
think
But
we
then
need
the
another
players
ISO
should
player,
I'll
the
be
bro.
players
right
should
back.
know
Hold
how
on.
to break that
We need
shit
another
too.
person that create their shot, bro. Word.
But that's correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But isn't that why we got Mikal? Isn't the whole point of getting
Yeah,
Mikal
but
is to have
Mikal is
someone
not.
who can play off Brunson, who can
Mikal
take
is
that
not
offensive
super
load?
elite. All right. Think about this. Compare this January to last January. Last January we were sick. I know it's still early in January, but last January we started off that shit crazy.
We
We
went
was
Yeah,
14
wilding.
and 2.
yeah, but
We was fucking wilding,
that's
bro.
another point that you're bringing up now because that's because Jalen Brunson this time last year was fucking unreal. He was playing
Yeah,
unreal,
Randall too. Him and Randall was giving people 30
right?
every
The
night.
whole squad.
But that's a
Wilding, bro.
conversation that I feel like people are not having. That Jalen Brunson's just not playing that way anymore. Like he's not shooting
He is
threes, man.
playing that way still, but he doesn't have a person next to him to create
Nah,
that
bro, he's
shot,
not.
bro.
I don't remember the last
I'm
time
telling
Jalen
you, that's
Brunson
what
was
he
going
fed
off
off
from
of.
three, bro.
I'm telling you
Wait,
that's what he
say
fed
that
off
again,
of, bro.
Robert.
No, that's Matt. I
Oh,
think that's
okay,
Matt,
that's Matt.
right?
Yeah, okay, Matt. What'd you say about Brunson? You couldn't remember the last time.
I'm saying for whatever reason, Jalen Brunson is either refusing to shoot from three or he's just not making it from three. And what that does when you have a ball dominant point guard that you usually rely on spreading the offense and being a threat from the outside is no longer a threat and he's constantly driving in. Now it's the defense. It's so much easier for them to scheme for because all they have to do, being Brunson, being a undersized guy, they just have to pack the paint, force him to kick it out to a shooter, which is why Leon got OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges for that situation. But they are not performing to that degree. They're not doing the job that they're supposed to do, regardless of situation that they're tired or whatever it is. It's a whole nother conversation. But Mikal and OG are not shooting the ball as well as they we want them to. as well as we want them to. And so that causes so many problems when you have a team that's built on spacing that's not spacing the floor. We're literally built the way we're supposed to be playing basketball, we're not excelling at. That's my point.
Yeah, I think it has more to do with Mikal, man. It's just the Christmas Day game. Like the Christmas Day game is the only game we could really say he's been like on fire. You know what I mean?
I hear you, but it's not. You can't expect to win meaningful basketball games when 2 of your 5 starters, OG and Mikal, are so inconsistent. Especially on both ends. Because fine, it's okay to have bad offensive nights, no problem. But when you're also not playing that in a high intensity on the defensive end, that's a huge issue.
Yeah,
and you can see
I
it's
hear you on
affecting
that.
them, bro.
My only bailout for them two, I would say, it's hard to do that for 40 minutes a game.
I get that. So the problem with the Knicks, man, is it's such a layered situation. There's so many different layers to it. From a coaching issue to a scheming issue to a build archetype issue. There's many layers to it.
The build is very top heavy.
No, but
you know what I mean? Like as far as
100%.
talent,
No, you're right.
very top heavy.
You're right. But in my opinion, when Leon sort of made this team, had Mikal, OG, Brunson, Hart, he envisioned them to play a certain way, which I think is a 5-out offense, spacing the floor. Everyone can hit the open jumper. No one can double team anybody like with Randall. And that made sense to me. And that's why I was like, okay, Leon knows what he's doing. He just got to find a way to cover the bench issue. But we're not playing that way because we're not excelling. We're not shooting well at all. And we're not playing off each other, and we're not making each other better.
We're not taking good shots, and we're not passing the ball.
I can't really say that because we went on a 9-game winning streak. We could beat all the bad teams.
Yeah,
but that's when we was moving the ball.
It's just the good teams, bro. The good teams is who we have a problem with.
500 records against teams that had a winning record when we played them. We're 9-9 against teams that had a 500+ record when we played them. If you look at it now, we're actually, I think, a 7-11 record against winning teams currently.
And how much of that is inflated by the Orlando Magic, man? Orlando Magic, who managed to stay afloat over 500. We beat them 3 times.
Right.
So take away those 3 wins
because
they're not playing.
Magic that were 3-1 and were even worse.
Exactly, which shows that when we play a competently coached, talented team, we're easy to scheme for. We're predictable. Offensively and defensively, we're predictable. We don't throw anything new. Tibbs doesn't throw anything new out there. It's give the ball to Brunson or Cat, and hopefully something will happen. While OG and Mikal are just camped in the corner, not shooting at a high percentage. So how do you expect to win consistently in that way? And when
Matt, quick question for you, man. What's up, Matt? I know you from
Yo, what up, brother?
What's going on, man? What's the Knicks' best play offensively that you saw today? What was the Knicks' best play?
Today,
I know what it is. I know what it was
good today, bro.
The one time. Well, I would say this. The one time I think. Let's
pick and roll with Cat for some reason needs to be spammed
or
more.
Pick and roll with Cat running it.
Cat went down to the post and they threw it inside to Cat and he scored off the post up. To me, that was the best basketball they did.
Yeah, but the issue also with Cat is that he's overexerting himself to make easy baskets because when they double him and he kicks it out, we're not capitalizing on that. We're not scoring.
100%.
And so Cat, you see the hesitancy of him to kick it out because he doesn't want to kick it out because he knows it's going to be a fucking brick. So it causes so much more issues in the offense. Because not everyone has to be covering for each other because there's weak links in the chain. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the weak links. The weak links is it starts with Cat and Brunson. When you get them caught up in that shit on defense.
Yeah, bro. There's so many issues, man. That's just like one example. If you can attest this, I remember one time. OG, you guys know all season what we've been doing is trying to allow OG to post up the smaller man because they try to hide on OG, and we feed OG in the post so he can try to get an easy basket. I see Josh feeding OG in the post. And before OG takes a dribble, Josh is just walking into the paint, trying to get an offensive rebound already. So when you do that, you're allowing Josh's man to double team OG, which is just stupid basketball. Like we're not playing for each other.
Yep.
It's just someone has the ball, they try to make something happen. If nothing happens, they pass it. That person tries to make something happen. If that doesn't happen, they pass it. That's not basketball, bro.
Oh, so you're saying they're doing kind of like your turn, my turn.
They're doing their own thing. They're just playing. Like there's no construction. There's no blueprint.
That's Tibbs'
it doesn't
offense,
look like
bro.
it.
It's Tibbs'
Yo, for real,
offense.
that's Tibbs to me. There's no blueprint. What I see in their offense is a bunch of handoffs, pick and roll.
Yes, bro.
But you don't have any one-on-one players that can do those. Like Matt said, the layer of archetype. That's a very key point. You don't have the layer of archetype type of players to do that type of movement. If the handoff, pick and roll. That, first of all, that's not really good offense. It's kind of like a Princeton offense, but it's not good offense.
When you got Kobe Bryant on your team, it's good offense.
Right.
No, but see, there's a difference. That's not even really good offense. It's just Kobe Bryant was so great.
Yep.
But we don't have shot creators.
We don't. We do not.
That's the problem, and it's Brunson. So if you scheme to stop Brunson and you make him drive, and then you have a 2-3 zone where he can't get in, and then that's it. And then he passes out of it.
But Brunson, I'm telling you, man, you guys might disagree with me.
Nah, Rob's got a good point, man.
And he passes out of it, and then they rush their shot instead of getting a second pass to make the defense react. That's what happens.
Wait, Robert, let me ask you real quick. When Brunson passes out of it, right? How come he can't pass out of it and Mikal run a pick and roll with Cat on the other side? And then everybody starts making cuts off of that, and Mikal run it.
I agree. And then not only that, why can't Mikal pass it to the next guy when they break to him? Then all of a sudden you got the defense scrambling, and you make an extra pass, and that creates you an open shot.
Yep.
You don't even have to dribble.
Yep. Talk about it, Rob.
But sometimes Mikal, I don't know what is it this season. He seems so scared to put the ball on the floor. Why is Mikal always like picking up his dribble?
I think because he gets it so late. By the time Brunson dribbled 100 million times, it's too late.
The first thing we learn as a kid in basketball is the ball goes faster than the man. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing you learn if you played any kind of basketball. Mm-hmm. And that's where we fall short. When we pass the rock around, then we do well. Mm-hmm. When we just do that one pass and shoot, we don't do well. And that's what we're seeing against good teams.
But that's a coaching issue then. That's a coaching issue.
Oh, it is. There's fault with everybody, including the coaching, including Leon Rose, because Leon Rose's expectations for Mikal were higher than what Mikal is showing us. It's the players' league. They're the ones who play the ball. I'm sorry to say, and I like Brunson, but he's the floor general, and he should know that we're in the 2-3 zone. So to call a play out, to bust the zone up, because he's on the court. So there's enough fault to go around to everybody. Now, against these scrub teams, when we run away with a win and we're shooting well, big deal. We're all excited. But if you look, we're really an average team.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 500 record that when we played them, they had a winning record. That's who we are.
Yep, that's facts.
I've seen enough to know that's what we are.
Yep. And another thing too, Rob, and the difference between Shea and the difference between Brunson, to me as a point guard, and I played point guard my whole life, when defenses take the vision away from a point guard just by over dribbling, if you could take a point guard's vision away, game's over. Completely over. And Shea Alexander, you can tell the Knicks did not slow him down at all. He was so under control in the game.
He's so poised and under control the whole game, bro.
Exactly.
Like, he knew the whole game, bro. He knew the whole game that he can get a bucket.
Shea's game away. The difference was Shea trusts his teammates and doesn't play hero ball.
Yep.
So that's why you had a guy, Wiggins, last time who killed us. Now you had
Isaiah Joe.
Joe kill us.
Both games, Isaiah Joe killed us at the 3, which is something that happens every single night. So, a role player, goes off on 3 and has a career record against us from 3.
Yeah, and
which
Lou
is also
Dort
a coaching
too.
issue.
Lou Dort, I'm not sure in this game. Matter of fact, yeah, again, he was 2 for 3 in this game. Yeah, Lou Dort, back-to-back games.
But why?
Yeah,
Why
he
do we
had really
give
good
up
3-point
3
shooting.
every single
No,
game?
you know why? You know
understand.
what? I was looking at that today in the game. It's because we don't have guys, like, there's always a breakdown. We're like the Mavericks in the finals last year. It's easy to penetrate our defense, and then once that breakdown happens, we have to double team. Then there's a kick out. Then we got to close out, and when we close out, that's when they make the 3. All the time. It happened a lot today. Our defense is too easy to penetrate. It's way too easy.
Yeah, and then you're sometimes it's hard when when to play defense when your offense is not going right. Like you're missing shots. And that's what I think the Knicks do a lot. They mentally get down in their heads.
OG Mikal, man.
Yeah, and they even Brunson too. Brunson, Cat, they all do that. Like the only person that was like really kind of level headed was Josh Hart. And they'll miss a shot, and then they don't, and it reflects our defense too. Because now, like you're worried about the shot that you just missed instead of getting back on defense. Like
so what happens?
The free throw miss and the free throw make, and they hit a corner 3 off a full court pass. That is mentally breakdown. That is mentally stuff. That's mental right there. You can't allow that to happen.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Not happen, bro.
So what do you think?
And
what do you
hero
think they
ball,
should?
coach.
What do you?
Hero
Yep.
ball.
100%.
What do you think they should do
I agree with you.
When Mitch comes back? You think you put him in the starting lineup and take Josh Hart out or Mikal Bridges out?
Nah, he's not ready. Look how fucking McBride came back. He was off today. I thought
but Mitch, he feels the need that you're talking about the about the defense, about the penetration. Doesn't that feel that need?
Yo, off the bench,
no,
you need some spark, bro. You need something off the bench,
we play sag defense. We sag off.
Yeah, we sag way too much too. We even sag in transition. In transition, that's why we getting scored on so much. We even sag off a transition. The person with the ball just brings it up. No one's pressuring him. He just makes one pass and they get a layup. This shit's been happening all season. It's crazy. It's crazy.
They have to fire this coach, man.
I don't think it's a coaching issue.
The Knicks got a lot of holes, man.
I don't think it's a coaching issue. I think it's a design.
It is a real coaching issue.
The design is also flawed. Because
design is flawed. Yes,
let's just say the Knicks play lockdown defense, right? Let's just say Mikal's doing their thing, everyone's doing their thing. The next option for a team to do is run pick and roll, just attack Cat. Cat is going to be sagging. He's going to be on drop back coverage. Then you could easily penetrate the Knicks defense right there. It's like there's a lot of little holes, man.
Regardless of the defensive schemes, the offensive schemes are just atrocious. It's predictable. It's so predictable.
And that part's supposed to be A1. That's supposed to be the A1 part about the Knicks, but it's not.
It's not, exactly. So when your supposedly greatest strength happens to be a weakness as well, or not consistent enough to win you games, then what do you have at the end of the day? What do you have? Just talent. And we've seen, in the NBA, we've seen very talented teams crumble because talent isn't enough.
Facts.
That's true.
Yo, last
look at the
season,
Suns.
we had no talent, bro. And we got to the second round and to Game 7 to the Pacers, and we were fucking choking with no talent. Choking on it. Like, man, bro. Like, it's... this team is too talented to be this dumb and bad.
Yep, that's a fact, man.
And so you gotta fire the coach. I'm sorry, you just got to. No other choice. Because we're capped out, bro. We can't sign anybody. We can't trade anybody. We can't we can't draft anybody. So what other options do you have?
I mean, the only options they have, if it gets bad when Mitch gets back, is to trade Mitch for a couple of pieces.
That's not gonna do anything. That's just a temporary Band-Aid, bro. It's not even a stitch. It's a Band-Aid.
And Matt, the Knicks are not going to fire him because they got a winning record. You know, they're still 4th and 3rd in the East. Bro. They're not going to fire him right now. You know, but we ain't beating the teams that we want to beat, man. That's just crazy.
Bro, Tibbs has had Leon Rose's balls in his hand for 5 years, bro. 5 years he's had this man in a chokehold, bro. Serious.
It's actually the other way around.
How?
Leon Rose is the one who holds all the the balls.
How,
as he
bro? Leon
says.
Rose catered to
So I'll
Tibbs
give you an
every single
example.
year, bro.
Remember a guy named Coach Woody? He was on the Knicks.
Yes.
In order for him to become from an interim coach to an actual coach, he signed that summer with CAA. CAA has been in the Knicks together since then. Tibbs wasn't even dreamt about back then.
Okay, but that's on the political side of the
So
the
that's
field.
what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying.
about the basketball side. He's catered to
Okay.
Tibbs' every need. You want Josh Hart, you got Josh Hart. You want Jalen Brunson, you got Jalen Brunson. You want a shooting big man, we'll trade for
Are
Cat.
you complaining
Everything,
about
bro.
Josh Hart? Are you
I'm not
complaining
complaining about
about
Josh
Cat?
Hart, but no. What I'm saying is that when you give him everything he asks for because he thinks he needs these things to win, and yet we still don't win, what does that show you? It's not the
So what's the
pieces,
fix, Max?
it's the man.
What's the fix? What's the
You
fix?
fire him, bro. You
No, wait,
fire
hold on.
him.
It still might be too early because this chemistry with this squad is gonna take like another 2 months, man. It's gonna take the whole year. It's gonna take the whole year.
It was definitely a bad game, though. Like, this was bad. Like,
yeah,
bad.
but we've had it.
I mean, coach, you can't explain, like, you can't coach Bridges shooting, but you can put him in different situations where he
Yes,
excels.
yes.
That is my thing. Like, to
Did
me,
he
there was
shoot,
no
coach?
if,
Did he shoot one midi the entire game?
exactly. I was just gonna get to that. Like, set some double staggers for him where he's slashing
No,
across
he
the middle,
didn't.
like
He
it's
didn't.
easy back. Like, we didn't see none of that.
Double
Like,
stack. What'd you just say? What'd you just say?
Nah,
What'd you
he
just
didn't
say?
shoot any mid range. 0 for 7 for 3.
Nah, what'd you say?
No, he shot a
Oh yeah, he
mid-range.
shot.
He
He shot
missed it in the
2.
first quarter
Yeah,
when
he
they went
shot
on the
2 of them.
12-0
yeah, but
run.
Matt, I was saying,
He
like,
took
set
3 shots
Mikal
in a
some
row
double
and missed
staggers,
all
man.
Okay,
Get
3.
him
double
slashing
staggers,
across
right,
the middle.
right.
Get him some
You know what
easy.
that
Right.
takes? You know what that takes instead of double staggered? That takes scheming and
Yep.
exploiting the defense and being innovative with your sets, which Tibbs does not do.
Or Matt in the zone, tell Mikal Bridges to fucking flash to
Bro,
the middle so he can get
don't
a.
get me started with the zone, bro. Don't get me started with the zone, bro. The zone, bro, it gives Tibbs fucking PTSD, wakes him up from his nightmares, bro. It's zone. He hears zone, he fucking freaks out. If anything, bro, we should be running the zone, if anything.
That too.
Nah,
You
he
got
ain't. Hey, Tibbs,
another.
Tibbs ain't gonna run no zone,
We
bro.
should. We have
No,
the
you could.
I
You
personalities to run
could.
the
no,
You
zone.
he
could.
should, but
You
he
could.
won't, bro. He
He
won't.
He
won't,
will
which
not
is
do
He's
that.
never done it.
which is another
You
indictment
know,
on the
yeah.
coach, bro.
I'm not saying he shouldn't. He definitely should, but
Mm,
he's not gonna do that.
You could.
He's not
I
gonna
would have
run
did
his own.
zone against OKC to slow down Shea Alexander for
yeah,
sure.
that's a good idea.
100%.
Right,
That would have been
Stop that
great.
right.
penetration.
And you know what also would help us with our guys not exerting so much energy, because playing the zone, you don't have to stick with the most talented players every single night
Mhm.
and be exhausted trying to play catch up with them for the whole shot clock and expect the same guys to have a high level of offense. You play zone, right? So there's no we take away the point of attack defender. You play zone, and what do you have to lose at that point? Because Jalen Brunson's a weak defender. Mikal is not as good of a defender as we thought he would be. OG's the only one that's a high level defender, and even him, he's struggling to keep up with these guys on a night to night basis. Cat's not a good on ball defender, so run the zone.
Why not? I say why not? Throw a wrinkle. The other coach did it.
Yeah, because other coaches in the NBA, bro, are innovative and they don't mind taking risks. They understand the modern NBA. Tibbs doesn't.
No, I'd love to see. I'd love to see his own, man. I'm just saying.
You know what
Tom
they should do? They
Thibodeau.
fire
That's
Tibbs and
like
they get Johnny Bryant back in here. That's what they should do. Fuck it.
That might be too much pressure for a
with
first time
what's his
coach.
face with how the Cavs are playing. That would
Yeah,
be
bro.
nice, but it ain't gonna happen.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the Cavs, bro. They didn't change the talent of their team. I forgot who runs the Cavs. I forgot his name. But he looks at
JB. No, not JB.
Atkinson.
Yeah, Atkinson.
Kenny
Kenny
Atkinson.
Atkinson.
no. The GM, the president of
Oh, the
basketball.
GM.
Kobe Altman.
Damn it.
Kobe
Yeah,
Altman
yeah,
looks
yeah,
at the
yeah.
team and he's like, "Nah, we are too talented to be this shitty." He fires the coach. He brings in Kenny Atkinson, who's a proven assistant coach for years. He brings in Johnny. They poach Johnny Bryant from us, who's been a huge part of our success. And without a huge talent change, look what happens. With proper development, look what happens. they're on track to probably win the NBA championship. And
What are you
laps
talking
us,
about?
laps
What are
us,
you
bro.
What are you talking about?
He's
The
talking about
two
the
What do you mean
Cavs.
guys
The
that were
Cavs.
young, right? Yeah, but it makes no sense. Mobley has gone into his own. He was young. He was drafted.
I
Same with the
understand that
point
though, but
guard.
they're
Hold
playing
on,
a
no, you
completely
don't
different
understand
style of
because
basketball. I watched the games.
you expect this guy. You're saying, oh, but they have the same talent. No, they have the talent that's developed. That players have finally come into their own. So yes,
And
they were
that's
talented all along, but it
100%.
takes time to develop young talent.
I
I
hear
think
you,
y'all. I
and
think
that's
y'all making the same point. I think y'all both agree. Real talk.
right. That's a huge yes. That's a variable I understand, and I agree with you. But if you watch Cavs games, they're playing a different style of basketball, man.
Yeah,
Darius
they are.
Garland is
They
back
are.
to being
They
an
are.
all-star. Darius
Yeah.
Garland is back to being an all-star. Donovan Mitchell's not nearly as ball dominant as he was under JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah, they got Evan Mobley bringing the ball
Yeah,
up.
bro, it's a
Yeah, all types of
different
different shit
game
they're
for them,
doing.
bro.
Yeah, they're not running
And
the
that
same offense.
no,
Not
not
at
at all.
100% because the guys are different because they've developed. Don't forget, Mitch Robinson dominated their center and Mobley at the same time in that playoff series. He will not do that this year. I
Yeah, he's
promise
not
you
doing
that
that.
because they
Yeah.
are
I
different.
think what the guy is saying though, that the coach that came in had to make them installments to the offense. So that's why you seeing these changes. Yes, the talent was there, but the coach still had to install that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has Evan Mobley bringing the ball up like a point guard.
Yeah, Kenny Atkinson has been a proven coach in the NBA for many years. He was actually the guy I wanted to take over the Knicks before Tibbs, but that didn't happen. But man, like I understand I understand the Thunder are a great team and they're very hard to beat. But if anyone who watched that game and actually doesn't come away thinking that there's serious issues in this team, you're lying to yourself. And that's what pisses me off.
Yeah, because we lost that game in the first quarter.
Man,
no adjustments.
I saw a
Nothing.
lot of deficiencies,
First quarter.
but it was definitely an off shooting night for the team too.
Yeah, but
It's not the norm, but there was a lot of holes I saw in a lot of stuff we did.
12-0
It's the
run
way
to
we getting
end
those
the
shots
first
though, bro.
quarter.
We
That's
not
what
taking good
this
shots, man.
not taking
The
good
offense
shots
is
at
not
all.
Mikal
flowing
took
at
rush
all.
shots, bad shots, and because of his misses, they went on a 12-0 run. Replay the first quarter and look at the end. It was Mikal took 3 shots, I think, in a row, missed all 3 of them, and they scored on the other end every single time, and that ended the quarter, and it was all over from there.
Yeah.
Now, Rob, do you think that when we take our shots, are they easy shots or are they? Well, 2 questions. Are they?
Like I said earlier, tonight we rushed it. We all of a sudden, we passed out and then we rushed up the shot, because you saw a little daylight.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of that. I'm like, you can pass the rock and get a better shot.
Move it more.
That's what they didn't do. They don't, if that's what gets defenses scrambling when you pass the ball. So when Brunson comes in and all of a sudden he's in a crowd, you pass out of it. By the time the defense reacts, Mikal's putting the shot up, but he could have passed it, and they're reacting to Mikal, and the ball travels faster. So now these guys have to pivot and go to the other guy. The other guy would have had a much easier shot.
Yeah, Mikal does rush it. He doesn't pump fake and attack that closeout and then break down the defense and make them rotate.
They're settling a lot.
Yo, and that's the thing with OKC. They got a lot of players that force the Knicks to rotate, man. That's another thing I wanted to say. Yo, they was doing that shit the whole night.
Run basketball team, bro.
Yeah, everybody on that roster, top down, they was forcing the Knicks to rotate, and the Knicks had to cover this person, run here, run there, and it's just like, yo, we not doing that. Yo, our offense should be looking like that. But we just not doing that.
Yeah, that's coaching.
It's coach. That's what I'm saying, man.
It is coaching
because
I'm going to tell you
go
this
on
right
these
now.
tangents of reasons of what went wrong, and then we end up with the same fact,
which
is coaching.
It's coaching. I'm going to tell you this right now. If the draft was held tomorrow, and all you had is players from OKC and the New York Knicks, you might take Shea first, but then who you taking? You're taking Towns, either J. Will or Brunson at 3 and 4, and then the rest are Knicks. And then you're going to take OKC.
Well, you got Chet Holmgren and but
Chet's not playing, so you can't take Chet because
that's the
he
scariest
wasn't
part
there.
of that team, bro.
You can't take Caruso because he wasn't there. So the difference is
Wait, hold on.
coaching.
Let's not disrespect Jalen Williams though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He said Jalen Williams.
I
He
did
said it
say
right.
Jalen Williams. I said, you can either take J. Will before Brunson or J. Will after Brunson. But either way, 1 through 4 is 2 Knicks, 2 OKC. Then the other 3 are Knicks players. You're going to take OG, Mikal, and Hart before the other 3.
I don't know about OG Mikal at this point. Jesus.
Nah, OG definitely for sure. He's better than most of the players.
Yeah, but bro, what I've realized, man, about our trends of wins and losses is that when we win, it's if you look at the stat sheets, it's because either OG or Mikal or both had a good night, a good offensive night. Then the games that we lose, if you look at the stat sheet, both of them play like ass. You can't win if 2 of your 5 starters are playing this atrocious on offense. You can't. Like you just can't. So I don't know who needs to step up, but it's.
But here's the thing about tonight. I'm looking at Lou Dort, what's his name, Cason Wallace and Jay Will. Those are three strong ass motherfuckers in the backcourt. I just don't know. I don't see enough dribble penetration from Mikal. This is the type of game where he's not gonna get open shots like that. He's got to pump fake and attack and make him rotate. Mikal just doesn't do that this season. I don't know what's up. He's done it before. I don't know what's up.
I think it's he has like this negative feedback loop. Is that when he sees his shot not falling, like he kind of like he needs to keep going at it until he sees one fall in order to play normal basketball again. Like I don't get it. Like sometimes when you're doing something and it's not working for you, you try something else, right? But him, it's like he sees it's not falling, so he's just gonna keep going again and again and again and again until he sees it fall, and he's just sort of like have a sigh of relief, so he can go playing regular basketball again.
So Matt, you're saying that he's going to carry this over against Milwaukee, since he didn't make a shot all game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't think he really will. I just don't think he's gotten comfortable with this team the same way Josh Hart does.
But how could you say that when he literally had a whole month of playing great?
Yeah, but look at Josh Hart. Josh Hart, when he shoots fucked up, he's still comfortable. He's attacking defenses. He's throwing passes.
They're 2 different human beings with 2 different skill sets. Josh Hart has intangibles that most NBA players don't have. He rebounds, he passes, he plays hustle defense. A lot of NBA players don't do that. They rely on one skill set.
It's almost like he stays in his identity. I feel like Mikal doesn't really have one in this starting lineup yet. He just really doesn't have one.
When Leon Rose traded for him, all we wanted was his identity, was someone who can hit shots, who can hit a 3, create his own shot a little bit, and play defense. That's literally his archetype of player.
But is he doing any of those 3 right now consistently?
I didn't even want him to do.
No, he's not.
He's doing none of those things.
Be the defensive player candidate that he was. That's all I needed him to do. I wanted OG and Mikal to be the tall wings.
I wanted the same thing, my friend. I thought when I saw that trade, I saw the picks. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot, but I understood the vision.
Oh, but hold up. Mikal, the only difference is with Mikal, when he used to do that stuff, is his minutes. He's playing like almost 40 now. Do you think it's a minutes issue?
He's always playing a lot of minutes, though.
Do you think it's a minutes issue?
I think the team has a minutes issue, but Mikal has always been playing big minutes his entire career.
Nah, not in feet. Well, but not when he performed the best. He wasn't playing He wasn't playing like he didn't have like an offensive load, that was heavy. But now he has a heavy offensive load. No, he's playing 40 minutes.
He doesn't have a huge offensive load. He doesn't. He's literally the 3rd to 4th option on any given night. Like, he doesn't have a huge offensive load. He just has to play his game that we expected him to play. When Leon Rose got him, I promise you, he thought we're going to get a combination of the player he was in Phoenix and the player he was in Brooklyn. And so we'll get this guy who plays great defense, who can get the open shot. He doesn't have to be the number 1 option on any given night. And we'll have a true 3rd option, even a 2nd option on the nights if he's hot. But he hasn't been that. He hasn't been that. And I don't know if it's because he's not finding himself or because the coaching schemes don't allow him to be his best self.
Yeah, it's definitely a disconnect.
He's a trash coach.
Do you think he has to get warmed up, like a couple of plays where it's like a down screen, a couple mid-range shots, plays ran just for him to get hot, and then he can shoot
don't even
threes?
run that. They don't even run down screens, man. They don't do that. That's not in the offense. How many down screens you seen tonight?
Bro. Yeah.
I saw 0 down screens tonight. I saw 100 million handoffs and pick and rolls though.
That's what I'm saying. There's no innovate. It's predictable, bro. It's so dumb, bro. It's so
You want to think
predictable.
one thing that I would do? I would take him out at the 6-minute mark instead of having him play the entire first quarter.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Take him out
and then have him start the second with the bench unit and be the number one option, but then he'll have fresh legs instead of coming in with the second unit with already playing 12 minutes straight.
Yeah, Robert, that's a whole other issue that we didn't speak about is Tibbs, his minutes and his rotations are also terrible.
See, that's the problem. I don't think it's the amount of minutes they play. I think
the rotations are terrible.
It's the rotation.
He had Brunson and Pat not in the game.
Literally plays 16 to 18 minutes straight. Look at his minutes on a given night. He plays 18 minutes. So he plays the entire first quarter and half of the second quarter.
But Robert, I also got this to say. With Mikal, when he does play with the bench unit, I see him really letting Cameron Payne cook. Like, he's pretty passive, man. Like, he'll dribble, but then he'll give the ball to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne does most of the dribbling and shooting. Like, it's strange, man. Like, I be watching Mikal. I'm just like,
Cam Payne has never seen a bad shot in his life. Has never taken a bad shot in his mind in his life. It doesn't matter if it's from 80 feet.
Mikal needs some of that sauce, man.
Right. So that's why Cam Payne is like super too confident, in my opinion, in his shot. Mikal lacks confidence.
He lacks confidence moving with the ball on the Knicks. I don't know what happened. This never existed before.
If you look at the last,
I think he's thinking about too much
10
outside
days,
noise, bro.
Jalen Brunson doesn't have confidence in his 3-point shot either. So
Karl Anthony Towns is the only player with confidence on this team right now. That's a fact.
Josh Hart.
Yeah, I was about to say
Josh Hart. Josh is like Josh is just. I'm so used to his like level of like stability, more or less. So I don't even like talk about him because I just know what to expect from him like any night. Like him having a good offensive game is like a plus.
No, Josh Hart annoys me about his offense sometimes because he plays passively at times too.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think that's like a glaring issue that needs to be addressed.
No, but I think on given nights we can use 20 from him. But as soon as he'll get 9 points, then all of a sudden he'll be passing it, trying to get everybody else involved, and to the detriment.
But that's not his game, though. That's the whole
I get it,
like,
but
it's not his
he
game.
can still do it. It doesn't have to be his game.
He could do it. OG could do it too. OG could do it too. But he has one night he has 25, next night he has 3.
Right, but I think Josh even on good nights. The other night he was 3 for 3. Then he took 2 shots in the second half, the entire second half. So he's 3 for 5. He missed those 2, and he didn't take another shot.
I hear you. No, that's a good point. It's just,
it's just like you said before with OG too. Like he is kind of inconsistent with his scoring. Like you don't know what to expect. And same thing for Mikal. You don't know what to expect.
But just at this point, we're just compounding issues when it really
it's
is.
Just, it's Josh Hart too. Like Josh Hart will do his thing, but sometimes he can get like 3 points in a game.
Like also like, is there really a huge like we can nitpick about the players as much as we want, but like this is the team for like a long time. Like Leon Rose is not going to trade anyone from the main squad, from the starting 5. Like he's not. So like the only real change that we want to if we want to see any change is fire the coach. I know I keep saying it like a million times, but like Leon Rose made his bed when he put all of his chips in the middle of the table. I'm like, this is a squad. So like,
wait a second. We said that last year that Dante's never leaving because this is the Villanova Knicks, and all of a sudden Dante's gone. So don't say never is never.
I never thought Dante was never leaving. I think at this point, I think it's safe to say, like, yeah, I mean, yes, could he trade Mikal or OG or Josh? Yeah, technically could. But
or even Towns.
Are we gonna? But what kind of player are we really gonna get? A player that's better in return? Like, I don't see it. Especially in a climate of today's NBA, it's always about the draft picks. Like you can have great players to trade, but if you don't have any draft picks to attach with them, then you're not going to get anything of like a high top tier talent. Like I'm surprised that the Timberwolves. The only reason that I think we got cast because the Minnesota Timberwolves were so desperate to get out of the cap situation that they hadn't. We sort of put them against the wall, but.
Yeah, but you know what? The Knicks, what they need is value contracts, I should say. Like how we got Josh Hart from Portland. What other value contracts we need like one more of those.
But we don't have that luxury anymore because Cat is a huge contract. We just gave OG a massive contract. Mikal Bridges needs to get a contract this offseason. We can't let him go because we traded 5 picks for him. Brunson signed for another 5-6 years. We're not ever gonna trade Brunson. So fucking godson. So
the Knicks are gonna have to find like their next Isaiah Hartenstein, the way they got him.
I think as a GM, what I would want, I want to believe in the team and the product that I assembled. And so before I start making changes into the team I assembled, I think I would change the coach first to get a different outcome with the same product. Like, why should we just change the team to appease Tibbs?
The thing is, I feel you on that. I don't think they'll get, because they gave Tibbs an extension, but it was actually shorter than
but
bro, it was reported.
But when Tibbs, how different is the team now than it was when Tibbs first got here?
The only problem for them to fire, it's hard for them to fire him because it's like look where the offense is at, and then look at their record.
Why is it hard to fire him? It's not hard to fire him at all.
Because this is a completely new team. And look what Tibbs is doing already.
And that's why it's even more of a reason to fire him because it's a new team.
I see them honestly. I see them giving him until probably next like November. If they're struggling in November, then yeah, he could be on the chopping block.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, I see that because bro, it's hard to fire a coach that had this much success, especially with a brand new team.
I don't think they'll fire this much success. What's success, bro?
You know what I mean? Like okay, look, no, I'm talking about look at his record. Look where his team is at. This is with a completely brand new team.
So what, bro? The Toronto Raptors went to the Eastern Conference Finals and they fired their coach.
But at least the coach got to play out the whole year though. He never was given 3 months to make it work.
I don't think Leon Rose has the balls to fire him mid-season, but I think if we flame out in the playoffs, which if we continue playing like we are, we're going to flame out in the playoffs.
I just don't see Leon Rose's leverage to fire him in 3 months. It's not even 3 months. This month actually just started. What is it, like 2.5 months maybe?
Bro, the Kings just gave Mike Brown a 5-year extension. They fired him 2 months into it. So
yeah, but he got to play out in numerous years with the same roster. His roster ain't really switch up crazy. The Knicks team really switched up crazy. It's nowhere near than what it once was. Our fucking identity was different. We was a defensive team.
Definitely
before.
A brand new team since.
Yeah, this is a brand new
COVID
team.
Knicks, like real talk.
No, it's a brand new team versus last
season.
Yeah,
they play a lot different, man.
100%. I would agree.
Yo, last season we was a defensive squad.
It's a brand new team from last season. Yeah. I mean, the only starter we had that started last season is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
I personally think the Knicks are a year or two away from really gelling. Real talk. That's just my.
They might be a month away from gelling.
Maybe. You might be right.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think to build a championship DNA, you need years to build that, and you can tell after 5 years.
I don't want to be too caught up in the moment, but I'd be surprised if we make it out in the first round of the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, we borderline first round.
Oh, if that happens, then Tibbs he's definitely fucking fired.
But let me ask you a question: if Mikal is hot as he was in the Christmas Day game, if he gets hot like that, where do you have us at?
Oh, in the playoffs,
second round exit.
Yeah, but that's such a like a. It shouldn't be. Our success shouldn't be hinged upon if a player may or may not be hot. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. Our aspirations should be hinged upon if we're healthy or not if a player decides to play good basketball or not.
No, see, the issue I have is that our roster is so top heavy that who are we gonna have at the end of the season, even if they're playing good basketball? You know, they can be super healthy, but tired legs are tired legs.
I have like a deep like rooted aspiration that Leon Rose is gonna make something happen at the deadline for the bench. I don't know how or what, but
he has to.
Matt, would you trade everybody on the bench or anybody's liable right now?
Man, they're
on
gonna
the
trade.
bench.
If they make a trade, it's gonna be Mitch and Precious.
I would trade anybody, honestly. Not like starting five, not, but
I'm with you on that, Matt. I would agree. Cheers to that.
Like, I mean, who's worth
you
keeping?
would trade Deuce though. Deuce has literally the best contract though.
Yeah, the Knicks gonna need
for
some
the
valuable
contract. It doesn't make sense to include McBride in it.
And that's what I'm saying.
But
it's
it matters. Okay,
what are you going to get back in value for Deuce? Because you're going to have to include him with somebody else.
Obviously,
so be Deuce and Mitch.
with whatever trade you make, regardless of who's going out, it has to be the right trade, like every other trade in the NBA. So if it's the right trade that for sure makes us better and increases our ceiling, you have to do it because our window is now.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Now.
Who in the bench, like, what kind of archetype of players do you think the Knicks bench need to add?
3-point shooting and one-on-one breakdown, creating unselfishness. We need that bad. And somebody that can get hot, that somebody can get their own basket.
Yo,
we don't have a guy.
What do you think? What do you think about Colin Sexton, bro?
That's too expensive.
I would trade. I would give away both. I would give away both point guards for Colin Sexton because we got too many guards. We got Campaign, we got Deuce, we got Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek is probably the only one that is steady that really plays a true point guard role. Deuce and Campaign play the same position.
Tyler Kolek is years from being ready.
Exactly. So we know that. So he's not. I don't think he's going to go anywhere unless you let him go. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Sexton might be too expensive, but that kind of player fills a lot of holes for us. Someone who can just be a spark plug, come in, has that, and also his intangibles, his intensity. That's something we need. Someone to come in, be confident, make something happen. If we're down by 10, make sure that we can make it easier for the starters to come up by 4 or 5. If we're up by 10, to keep the lead. That's what we need.
And honestly, the Knicks really don't have a sixth man. Like, they really don't.
No, we don't.
We don't. We do not have a J.R. Smith. If J.R. Smith was on the team, I'd say, J.R., get in right now. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't
have an Emmanuel quickly either.
Bad, bro. It's bad.
I like Deuce, man. I like the kid, but
I like Deuce, but yo, love and winning is different, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, but honestly, Deuce hasn't been healthy for most of this season.
Yeah. He looked off. He looked rusty today.
But
so
our contracts, man, it's an issue, bro. Because if you trade, we can't. I'm not like a cap guy, but from my understanding, we can't accept more salary than we're giving up.
Correct.
So it has to be very specific guys.
But we can accept less salary than
we can accept less salary, yeah, depending on also
because we're 500. We have to stay under the second apron.
So that's what I'm saying. It's such a difficult trade to make.
No, but it's possible. You could include a third team.
Yeah.
How is it a difficult trade?
Because it has to be the right guy and the right contract.
Mitch is making over 14 million. Deuce is at like 3 and change, so that's $17.5 million. So if you go for 2 mid-tier guys, or you include you throw in a third team. And you only get one guy.
Is kind of scary, but he's not healthy, so whatever.
Yeah,
Mitch is the only one that's gonna make the trade work. His numbers.
Mitch has a descending contract,
yeah,
so
and
teams that are under the cap can really absorb him. That's what teams do all the time. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is? Leon Rose went all in to grab Towns, and he said, "Fuck it, we'll figure out the rest later." That's what it kind of seems.
No, he went all in.
I think it's Mikal, bro. That's
Mikal.
Yeah,
Towns was a good move.
Yeah, Randall and Dante, it's nothing, bro. It's 5 picks.
It's the
assets that
Mikal move is crazy.
Yeah, but the Towns move is what really put us over into that close to that second apron.
Yeah,
that
because you're looking at
right now.
You're looking at the cat thing in a vacuum, right? Because it's after the Mikal thing. If you let's say the Mikal thing didn't happen, right? It could be that we didn't have to give up Dante in that trade and could include someone else and give him three first round
They
picks.
tried. This was talked about ad
No, but we didn't
nauseum.
have the picks. That's what I'm saying. If you tease the opposing team with some shiny first round unprotected picks, and you just take a lesser talented guy to match the contracts, that could work. But you because you give up all of our picks, you have your hamstring that you have to give up Dante and Julius Randle
No, you
and a
had to
pick on
give
top
up
of it.
Dante. If you gave up Randall, you had to give up somebody with either Mitch or Dante's money to
I
match
know, I
salary.
understand that. I understand that, and
Right. So
we
who
could
else
have.
is making? Who else is making
That's not
between
that's
12
not
and
my point.
$15 million on the team?
No, I hear you. I hear
I
you.
understand your point, but tell me another player that's making between 12 and $15 million, because they tried to do the trade with Mitch,
I
but
know they
they
did.
didn't want Mitch because for obvious reasons. And then you're
But
looking at Minnesota. They're not keeping Randall either because they're trying to drop salary. So
right.
Randall's going to end up opting out. So the only person they're going to get for Karl Anthony Towns at the end of the day is Dante.
Okay, I hear you, and yes, that makes 100% sense. But what I'm saying is that when you have precious, unprotected first round picks to play with and to dangle with, either to one team or in a 3-team trade, you have more options. Maybe you could have enticed a third team to match a contract instead of having to give up Dante. Maybe if you attach Julius Randle and Mitch Robinson and 2, 3 first round unprotected picks, they would have said yes, and we keep Dante. What I'm saying is that draft picks, it's liquidity, right? It's asset liquidity. So you have that in your treasure chest. You're able to use that to entice other teams, opposed to just being hamstrung to give up more talent than we can afford. Because now
Matt,
look at us.
I understand what you're saying, but let me ask you something. Hindsight is 2020. So this past summer, Knicks give up Julius Randle, Mitch Robinson, and you said 2 or 3 first round picks for Cat. They would have pulled Tibbs and Leon Rose and strung them up in the rafters of Madison Square
How,
Garden.
bro? We give up 5 picks for one player,
That's
bro.
after the fact. We didn't give up any players. But at the time, you're talking about now. We're talking about this past summer when Cat was soft. Cat was a wimp. Cat was everything
Oh yeah,
but
yeah,
who he
yeah.
is
It's
now.
true. It's a good
You're
point.
looking at it through 2025 eyes. You got to look this past summer what people thought about Cat.
Cat, yeah, which
People
wasn't good.
People,
He's right.
there are still people mad that
Yeah,
are
but I
trading
have.
Randall for Cat.
Yeah, but
Forget Dante.
you can apply the same like the same knowledge to the Mikal Bridges thing. Mikal Bridges
No,
hasn't made
because
one All
once
Star
we
team,
had
and you paid
Cat,
5
Mikal
first round picks for
became
it.
the finishing piece. That's what the intentions were. Everybody said that. We fuck the kids. Excuse my language.
So let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question. For the Mikal Bridges package, the 5 first round picks, was even 6 with a 5 with pick swap, and Bojan Bogdanovic just as a filler for max contracts. Are you telling me that there's not a single player in the NBA that we could have netted that's better and more of a for sure thing than Mikal Bridges?
I agree with that. I completely agree with that. But
So that's what I'm saying to you. This
because
trade.
personally, you could have gotten, in my opinion, Kevin Durant.
Well, no. What I'm saying is someone with the same contract range as Mikal Bridges, because you have to
No,
remember.
no. I'm telling you, for those amount of picks,
No,
you
yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah. I know. I'm
You
saying.
might as well went Donovan Mitchell years ago for
Yeah,
that.
that's what
Right.
I'm saying. So I'm saying
That
Leon
for
Rose.
those amount of picks, you get a Luca, a KD, a Hall of Famer.
No, I hear you. But for those kind of already cemented talent, you need to match contracts, which we didn't have, or we're not willing to give up. So what I'm saying is, who is in that $20 to $30 million range, like the Mikal range, that you attach 5 picks to, that would get you someone that nets you someone better than Mikal? I'm sure there's a lot of players out there that fit that margin. But Leon Rose is so obsessed with this number one Villanova thing, and number two, the idea of Mikal is better than the actual player Mikal. He's like, fuck it, I don't care. And so he did it. Like we could have gotten
Nah,
better
come
pieces,
on.
bro.
See,
Yeah, it's true.
you're looking at it through 2025 eyes.
No,
When the
how?
trade was made, Mikal was the missing piece. Yes, we paid high because we traded with Brooklyn. So that automatically 1 first-round pick is just because we're dealing with Brooklyn, because they hate us. And we haven't made a trade with Brooklyn in 4 gazillion years, more like 30, but we'll say 4 gazillion just to, appease me. Uh, and then we already had Cat, we had Brunson. Mikal became the wing stop. We had OG, so the expectations were we're going to have 2 defensive wings that's going to solve the problem that you can hide Brunson's lack of defensive skills with those 2 wings, and also protect Mitch Robinson from getting injured because the wing stop. Remember, wing stop. That was the key word that was going to help Mitch and keep him healthy and on the court. Did it happen? No, it hasn't happened. But that was the missing piece to finish. Coach, am I correct?
I would agree on that one, because that's what I saw from what the Knicks did. Because to me, when you add Mikal Bridges to the team, you think that you have a great starting 5. If you had Donovan Mitchell on the team, maybe you have 1 or 2 to 3 players. But right now we have a really complete starting 5, but I haven't seen it yet. And I think that's the hard part we are struggling with right now. It's like we haven't seen the full complete team gel. And I'm waiting for the defensive intensity to pick up. I'm waiting for the deflections. I'm waiting for the diving on the floor. I'm waiting for the block shots. I'm waiting for everything. I haven't seen the Knicks grit. The Knicks, to be honest with you, the Knicks team last year was more gritty than the team that we have.
100%. I have a
That's
question.
100%. No question, right? And that is off like maybe 1 year of the team gelling with adding Dante, adding Anunoby, so it's very frustrating, and we can go all day like back and forth from what we expect from the team, but I really don't know, fellas. Like right now, it's just a frustrating time.
So, Ma, let me ask you a question. Right
we
now,
really have high expectations for the team.
Right now, who would you take right now and you just pluck into the team? Mikal Bridges or Dante DiVincenzo?
I would take DiVincenzo right now, 100%.
Okay.
The reason why it's not.
I agree with you.
Yeah. It's not ability wise. It's not skill wise. It's just mentally.
Mentality, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I just think
and that's where I think
that's
why I think
he's
Leon
a
Rose.
Fucking dog.
That's
man.
where I think Leon Rose erred, bro. Is
He's
because
we really let two pit bulls go.
Yeah,
Randle's a pit bull. He's not smart.
Leon Rose, I think Leon Rose, he got too blinded by the shiny objects, bro. Honestly. And I think a lot of fucking teams, they make that error because they think you just infuse a team with so much talent, you can't lose. But I think in the process, sometimes those teams lose their identity. And
we lost our identity, but that has nothing to do. We were a gritty team. But let's not forget, Julius Randle is going to opt out of his contract. So as much as we're paying Karl Anthony Towns right now, next year we would have to pay Julius Randle probably $15 million.
I don't give a rat's ass about Julius Randle.
Hold on. You always cut me off.
Rob's got a point. Yeah, Rob's got a point.
You'd have to pay Julius Randle $15 million more than Karl Anthony Towns. And in my opinion, Karl Anthony Towns is a better player than Julius Randle. It doesn't matter. And we needed a center on top of that because we had no center.
We had no center.
Mitch.
We had no center.
Yeah.
So the Knicks really, they were in the corner. They had to make that move. Like they had to make the move for Karl Towns. Like they had to.
Yeah.
Because Jericho is not a center.
I agree with you.
He's just not. Like we had nobody inside. Unless you want to be OKC, you want to be like that.
Okay. So
you could have went that route. I don't know.
Yeah, but then OKC jacked out.
I don't know, Rob. What you think? Do you go the OKC route and play small with Randle at the 5, or even you can't even put Randle at the 5?
Nah, we would have been eaten. We would be eaten alive, bro.
Yeah. Knicks are in the tough quagmire right there. So you have to. Leon Rose, he threw all his money in right there. You can tell, man. You can tell. But at this point, like, the Knicks got to figure it out. Like, you're an NBA team. These are NBA players. They got to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, but was he wrong though?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, that was embarrassing. Like, that's embarrassing to all the fans.
Was Leon Rose wrong?
This time in the spaces.
All right, Miles. So you're telling me that Leon Rose put it all in, right? That's what you're saying.
For sure, 100%.
Okay, so then.
The only way out of it is fire the coach.
I think that's last resort, because I think right now you can't say fire the coach because they have a winning record. So it's just we're just not beating the good teams. So you can work towards that. You can get better at that. As a GM, I'm looking at, okay, you know, we struggle against the real good teams. That's a given. We do. Are we better than all the rest of the teams? Yeah, we're like third in the East. We're fourth in the East. Yeah, we're better than all the teams in the East, except for like maybe Boston and Cleveland, OKC,
bro, we struggle, bro. We
for
struggle.
Sure, we do.
No. We struggle against the Hawks, bro. We struggle against the Magic. We struggle against Pistons.
100%. But those are things that are fixable, bro. You can.
We don't struggle against the Hawks, and you know, even though we lost to the Hawks and we lost to the Jazz, it's not like we struggle.
Yeah, we didn't get.
You can have an off
30.
game.
Today we got smacked.
Today we got spanked, and game one against Boston, which was an expected loss in my opinion, because everybody was brand new. We got spanked.
Boston and OKC, we got smacked. Yeah, we got smacked. This game reminded me of the Boston game. We got smacked.
All right, so you're basically just saying there's nothing we can do. Wait for the playoffs. Hopefully something changes. If nothing changes,
you still can do, because the auxiliary pieces can always be fixed.
Yeah, so I think we're going to change, though. I think we're going to change.
So the campaign, Landry, Shamet, and even pressure.
So
you think a trade's for sure going to happen then by the deadline?
Oh, a trade's definitely happening, bro. Sure, that's it. Yeah, I put money on that.
All right, so y'all saying Mitch is going?
They need somebody bad. Even
you don't gotta say Mitch has to go. Mitch doesn't have to go in the trade, bro. They got to Chua. They could still make a trade without
Chua whatsoever.
Yeah, but I'm saying they don't have to, like, to make a trade. You don't have to trade Mitch. I mean, it would be ideal, but you know what I mean.
Yo, Matt, if they didn't make the Cat trade, man, we also got to consider.
Yeah, I personally just think the Knicks need.
We also got to consider that there was barely any free agents. You know what I'm saying?
They need a lot. Like they need flow. They need continuity a little bit more. You know, they need. Oh man, it's a lot of holes.
The Knicks have a lot of holes. They need another wing, but if you can have an all-in-one. If you can have Josh Hart 3 inches taller, that's what. And then
facts. I said that earlier today. Yes, 3 inches taller, man.
And to me, Rob, like you said, yo, and this is where we go back to the coaching shit. And then we always gonna, like Matt said, we're gonna circle back to the coach. We're gonna go dumb down to that because it's crazy. But we need more flow in the offense, man. We need a way to get easy shots. I don't know if it's the assistant coach, the head coach. We need ways to just score easy buckets, man. It can't just be Brunson trying to go one-on-one from 1-on-5.
But why?
Man.
You're telling me this. You're telling me this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're in the same breath we're saying that there's gonna be a trade that happens that's gonna help, maybe on the margins, help the bench. But how much does that do for us if the starting five?
No, but what I'm saying is, Matt, it's like we said, it's like a bunch of holes. So, like, definitely the bench needs a player to come off the bench to score. Like, right? We need somebody to score off the bench for sure, right? We need that. Like, right? Do we agree on that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, because we have like 3 point guards, right? We have the campaign, Deuce McBride, we have Precious.
And I don't. By the way, just FYI, none of them are point guards. But continue.
Right, exactly. So we have no legit point guard or scorer. We have no that second unit is no identity at all.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we had a little bit of identity. You know, we had Dante. We even had Josh Hart coming off the bench last year. Like, remember, Josh Hart was coming off the bench. He wasn't.
Our bench was straight last year.
Yeah, it was straight, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so we know that, right? So we were a little bit deeper. We were a little bit more seasoned. Even just adding in Anunoby, we were a little bit more seasoned. So we gotta add something to the bench. Maybe the bench gives us a little bit, a wrinkle where, Tibbs can maybe add a little bit, substitute a little bit more, so we're not so top heavy. where Mikal can get a rest and OG get a rest. Because like we keep going back to this shit. Like they tired, bro. Like they tired. They just fucking tired, man. Like, bro, you remember when Karl Towns was at the foul line and his hands was on his knees and his head was down. I personally remember that shit. I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking tired as fuck. He can't even shoot a fucking free throw. This is third quarter. This dude is gas. So it's like, yo, we need a little bit more, to help this top-heavy team because we're super top-heavy, man. Josh Hart's playing 42 minutes every game. It's remarkable what he's doing, but Jesus Christ,
that's a coaching thing, bro.
Yeah, Coach, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie. I started taking Mike and Ike as vitamins myself.
Nah, you know what's funny though? Out of all the players, Josh Hart, when I watch him even off season, he's always in shape, always. So I don't know what he's doing or whatever it is. He's always in fucking shape. So kudos.
The good thing,
kudos
fellas,
to him.
is we have a good team. We're not a great team, but we do have a good team. We do have a good team, yo, for real, though, Matt. We have a good team. But we're not at the championship level what we expected it to be this year. And like I said, it's gonna take 1 year, maybe 2 years. We don't have the talent yet off the bench. We don't have the full talent yet. And maybe these guys are not as talented as we think they are. Real talk.
Yeah. I think
they're talented.
OG and
my
Mikal
dad said that shit.
disappointed.
He's been watching the Knicks since my dad was born in '59. He's been watching the Knicks for a long time. He's just said that they're not talented. They haven't gelled, and they're not that talented yet. So Brunson. This is the worst we've seen Brunson. Real talk. Brunson is
so what's your take on Brunson, bro? What's your take on Brunson?
I think the calf.
Because I'm not gonna buy shit about minutes or anything. There's something
the
off.
Calf.
I think he's hurt.
Yeah, the calf.
I think he's hurt. He got no lift. He can't get a shot, so he's forcing it. And he's using his arm strength, and that's what's making it.
So why haven't we heard anything about this?
Well, he missed the game, wasn't he? He was hurt. His calf.
Yeah, he's a tough motherfucker, bro. He's a Nova guy. Like he's Jay Wright. He's gonna play through it. Josh Hart's gonna play through it. These are Nova guys. These are tough motherfuckers. But you can tell when somebody's off. Like Brunson is just balances off. He's rushed like he shot Rob said, the 3-point shot.
Bro. His shot is
He doesn't have the step back three.
Yeah, he's committing turnovers.
And teams are reading that. Like you're my height, bro. You're 5'9". Like you can't get in there. Like real talk. Like think about it. You're not Allen Iverson. You're not pulling up for middies every time. He's going to the floater every time. He's not even pulling up for the step back midi. Where's that in this game? I'm waiting for that. He's not getting freed up as much. And teams are keen on him. They're doubling him sometimes. They're putting a zone on him. They go man to man.
Yep.
Brunson's really, really unguardable. Like at times, like he can be unguardable. But when you're injured, you're easy to guard.
So then why didn't he just fucking rest him for a week?
I don't know.
What good does it do for us? Because he's gonna play an All-Star game, so he's not gonna have an All-Star break. So what good does it do for us?
He's gonna have a break. I mean, there's a week off. The All-Star game is one game, and how much is he gonna play there? He's not gonna play 40 minutes.
Yeah, he still gets a break, Matt. But I hear what you're saying, bro. They should try to give him.
We only go as far. To be honest with you, I think even though I think Cat may be better in Brunson just in terms of his size and what he can do in the court, but I think we go as far as Brunson takes us. To be honest with you, and if he's not close to 100, then I don't think how far are we really gonna go.
I hear you, but I disagree because I'm gonna say that guy. That's gonna be Towns, bro. Like come playoff time, like Brunson's got to do his thing, but Towns has definitely got to do his thing in the fucking playoffs, bro.
For sure.
Like that's
We need both of them to do their thing.
No, of course, but I'm just saying. I feel like if it's Brunson or Towns, it's definitely got to be Towns. He can't have
but Brunson, man. I'm so used to him being such a good game manager down the stretch that if he doesn't have his decision making about him, his playing off 2 feet about him, I don't see us going very far.
Oh I agree with that. Well, he's got to play his game. He's got to be a different player than we've seen the last few games. For sure.
They're queuing on that too. So I think actually it's going to be harder for Brunson because, like I said, he's also 5'9" and he plays like kind of like a post, like you said, off 2 feet. So it's like Players are queuing off that. So like you can tell people
so
not falling.
why
They're not biting for that. They not.
So why is he not? Why does it feel like him and Cat play on the same team, but it feels like they don't play together? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe they haven't gelled yet. Maybe they haven't found the chemistry yet. You know what I'm saying? They haven't.
But they're dynamic. They're dynamic. The small, big dynamic. That both of them are very
pick and pop
versatile.
all day. Pick and roll.
Bro, they should be unstoppable, bro.
Yep, 100%. He gotta play. He has to play more John Stockton than anything. You know, like he's gotta find easy shots. He's got to be able to set up Cat. He's got to be able to do that. He hasn't done it yet, and that's when I'd be like, yo, Brunson's got to be more of a floor general this year. Like he's got to be able to set guys up and get easy. These guys shots. We're too top heavy for Brunson to go 1-on-1 all the time. We just are. He's got to be able to set guys up easily. He doesn't do that.
He doesn't, bro. OG and Mikal, all they do is they just catch and shoot, and
I think they give up on him too. Like today, I think they gave up on Brunson. That's a fact. I saw that for sure.
Yeah.
They gave up on Brunson.
Do you think OG's like low key frustrated?
Yeah, you can tell he's not even playing defense. He's not when your offense is not going, you're scoring 4 points. Yo, come on, man. Anybody, Matt, if you had 4 points in the game, how would you feel? Only got 4 points and I'm a $200 million man, bro. Come on, you going to be like, I ain't running down here. OG gets a rebound, he ain't even running up and down the court. Come on, Last year he was gone. He was running. He even sold his whole body. He blew
cutting, bro. Cutting.
Yeah, man. You can tell, man. They might have to have a player meeting. Real talk.
They should.
No, they're gonna have to sit down and have them.
It won't. I don't think we'll know about it because they're very tight-lipped. That organization. But
I think they need
it might leak, but they gotta do something.
OG, man, like
especially after tonight. This is crazy.
So I heard something in the podcast that kind of ticked me off. So I'll give you an example. So everybody knows the Knicks don't have scrimmages anymore. Everybody knows that. They've been saying this for years. It's when Tibbs came and COVID was around, and they basically do walkthroughs and watch game film. That's what everybody has to do. Walkthroughs and game film, and the Knicks have a great thing. That's what the lawsuit is with Toronto, because they literally know every player's spot on the court, who they play. So they literally watch film on every guy they're playing. That's their thing. Then Brunson goes, yeah, we go to the gym all the time. Sometimes I go twice a day. And I'm like, whoa. And you're all playing these minutes. What are you going to the gym for? Tibbs is not playing you to scrimmages because you're playing 40 minutes. And now all of a sudden I heard that he's going to the gym twice a day to play.
That's kind of
I mean, unless you're getting them shots, that's cool. Go ahead, Chef. Go ahead.
No, I just don't think you can really control that. If they want to, like a lot of these NBA players are gonna go to the gym like that, man. But I hear what you're saying. You're playing these minutes and you're going twice a day. That's kind of crazy, but.
I'm upset that you're not scrimmaging. You should be scrimmaging. So, have some competitiveness. Like, get some fights in practice. Like, what's good? Like, I love to scrimmage against my players in practice every time. You need that. You need that to form identity a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But the bench players, a lot of teams don't do it anymore because they stopped all the back-to-backs. So if you play a game, then you have the next day off. And then you play another game, so there's really no time to practice.
Yeah,
so
and the preseason is short.
NBA has done this.
They should have they should have a fucking wrestling match because this is a soft ass team, bro. I don't know what they do, bro. Go fucking join Fight Club or some shit. This is soft, bro.
Fight Club, oh shit.
Oh man. Well, all right, fellas, I'm about to head into the go-go bar. You guys enjoy y'all night.
Enjoy your night. I'm out. Have a good night.
Have fun, bro.
About the Knicks right now, man. Yo, man, let's go Knicks, man. Let's just keep it positive, man. We all, we're all smart. We're all smart basketball-wise, man. We all know what we need the Knicks to do. So let's hopefully they fix that shit, man. Real talk,
honestly,
we got
they gotta
also
fix it.
Actually,
we got a damn good fucking team, man. Real talk. We see it.
Facts.
That's why it hurts so much, bro.
Yep. Yeah, man. And I can tell everybody's passionate about basketball. Everybody came up through, a basketball, grassroots. So, it's good to hear people that real knowledge of the game and can respect each other. So, Rob, I appreciate you, Matt, and Pan holding the space down, Chef, anybody that's in here, man. Appreciate that shit, real talk.
Yeah, you too, Coach. All right, man.
All right,
guys.
definitely
You guys
appreciate you.
Come safe, man. Enjoy
All
your
right,
man. All right, fellas. See y'all Sunday.
All right,
bro. This has been enjoyable for me too, man. I've been smoking my blunt, listening to y'all debate. It's been good, and y'all haven't been cussing each other out, and haven't been, Matt a little fiery. He a little down on the team, and you got the OG who's sitting over there trying to enlighten him a little bit, and I've been enjoying it, man.
I'm just fucking annoyed, man. When I get pissed
I get
off,
you. No,
what
you just said something that piqued my interest. You was like, that's why it hurts so much, because I know that they're better than what they're showing. So I know you love this team after you said. I said he really loves this team, because it really hurts. Dude, I get so emotionally affected by these Knicks, bro. Sometimes I block Sports Center. I don't want to see no YouTube shows.
Bro.
I be like, for real.
Bro,
and after a loss like tonight, oh my fucking god, bro.
As a fan base, bro, we make sacrifices too, man. Fucking Friday night, and I'm like, you know what?
You're rushing home to see this game, and
I'm fucking watching this game, bro. I'm sweating my ass off, screaming my fucking head off. My girl's going crazy. Like, this shit takes a toll on me, bro.
Yeah.
All of us, man. Believe that, bro.
We got in the space. I was like, dude, I just took a hit of some best weed all week, and the Knicks better not fuck my night up. But a good thing that even though they lost, they still didn't fuck my night up.
And the funny thing is, next time they play, we're gonna do the same show over again, bro.
I think they.
We need this win on Sunday, though,
I think
bro.
Mikal needs to come alive, bro. Him and OG are. Some stuff you were saying earlier about the vision that Leon Rose had. I fucking saw it too, bro. When the team was assembled, I saw the same vision,
bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I said this team is. I don't think it was just us. The media even was like, "Oh shit, the Knicks are fucking dangerous."
Because we're eye candy, bro. We got the names, we got the fit, we got like everything going for us. We have the makeup of a championship of a modern championship team, but it's not working because, in my opinion, the coach is ass. But whatever, bro.
It's a long season too. I'm gonna give them a little grace, because haven't they been on a couple of winning streaks this season?
Like, yeah, we so what, bro? We beat up on some shitty teams. Like,
I know, but you winning kind of breeds winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but it also can give you a false reality, though, which I think this team is. I think this team is acknowledging now, is that we ain't shit, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, the gut punch tonight. So hopefully a loss like tonight will wake them up, and then they can show us against Milwaukee what they really about.
Man, if we lose against Milwaukee, fuck, bro.
Especially he's right above. I mean, below Dame Lillard. Cook his ass Sunday, bro. He's right below Dame in the voting, bro.
You should cook him, bro. Dame is, in my opinion, he's not washed, but he's not what he used to be. So
it's a 2:00 game, though. I'm not happy about that.
Oh shit! Is it really 2:00?
Yeah, it's the matinee game, but they just gotta go out.
We losing that shit, bro.
We suck at matinee games, bro.
Anytime there's kids in the arena, bro, we fucking lose, bro. Oh man.
Bobby Portis screaming in people's face.
You know Giannis doesn't go for 40 points, bro. You just fucking know. Oh my god, bro.
And we're gonna be coming off a loss. Yeah, we gotta win that
one. The only good thing about it is that they have a worse coach. It's impossible to think about. They have a worse coach than us, though. That's the one thing we got going.
Doc Rivers.
Trash ass coach, bro. Trash.
I like Doc Rivers, bro. He get a lot of drama, but he is kind of. He can't come through in the clutch, bro. He just
trash,
can't come through in the clutch.
Him and Tibbs are the same guy, bro. I'm telling you. The same old shit.
Really hate.
Wait a minute, Chef, you was you hit up in the chat room today about Nick Richards. Have you heard anything?
Oh, I heard it's kind of moving. Yeah, I heard it's moving a little forward with that trade, but the last I heard, like at least we put a bid out, not a bid, but like
offer.
Like we actually are trying to put together an offer. So
would Mitch be going out in that trade?
That has to.
I'm not sure if Mitch has to go out in that trade, but I think if they're gonna do that trade, it only makes sense. But yeah, they didn't get too detailed. I don't think he makes a lot of money though, Richard. What does he make?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so I don't think
he's a dog. I'll tell you that.
Unless we want to get somebody back out, but I don't even know who else we could get back off that team. Who we really want. So if it's just a 1-for-1, I think we can pull it off.
We have to get Green. Green is
a
shot. He's a
and we
shot
might have to
creator.
give up a 30th pick or something, 20-30 pick or something.
Yeah, but the Hornets gonna be sellers though, because I mean, aren't they trying to like do something?
They're like 7-0. No, they're like tank, man. I even heard like rumors about LaMelo, which would be crazy for them.
I did hear him going to the Warriors, right?
Lakers, man.
They would be
Lakers. I heard about him going to the Warriors.
Nah, they would be fucking crazy to do
that. They would be crazy, but I'm just saying. I heard like this rumor, but yeah, Richards is on the block. I think, man, it's 7.
Yeah, bro, look at this, bro. The last game against Phoenix, 15 points, 12 rebounds. Yo, give me that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we need that.
Oh, who's that?
Richards? Coming off the bench. That would That would be nice, bro. And you can have Precious place in spot.
If they could get him and keep Mitch, that would be solid.
I think we'll lose Mitch.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, we lose Mitch in that one, bro.
You
How tall is he?
I mean, but what are you gonna do with that 14
Is
mil?
Nick Richards
like,
7 feet?
Nick Richards, I think he's like 6'11", probably.
No, he's 7 foot.
7 foot? Okay, then fuck it.
But the numbers, I don't think the numbers make sense. Like sending Mitch for him, I don't know
if Deuce I don't know if he's worth Deuce, man. Deuce is kind of like the last chip that we kind of have, you know.
Dude, we gotta keep some scoring off the bench, man.
Yeah, score my ass. Deuce fucking doesn't score, bro. Please.
But I heard they also they have to wait till March for Warren, the one in the G League.
Yeah.
Are they trying to bring him? They trying to bring him in?
I think no. I mean, I think the Warren stuff. If they wanted to get him, they would have probably figured something out. I mean,
well, they said they can't bring him on until March. Anyway.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of like a desperation move. Okay. I think they're gonna see what they could do.
We are desperate.
Yeah,
he's a scorer, bro. He's a scorer.
TJ Warren.
That is desperation.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. I mean, I guess if they had if we had no other options, but I can't see them not making a trade.
But that's the problem with our team, bro. Like we don't have many options, man. We don't have any draft first round picks really. We don't have any tradable contracts other than Mitch and Deuce. That's people would like kind of thing. So we're very tied up with what we can do.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like people will be sellers. Like if a team like Charlotte's a seller, or we'll see. But I think they pull off something. I think they get that center. And
we
they
never
get some type of guard
any
or
of
wing.
Leon's moves before he made them, bro. All his moves been covert, bro. So
yeah, but I don't know if all of his moves are money the way that they fucking make it out to be. So
that's the thing. We don't have the money, bro. And what are we gonna do to create? Yeah, how are we gonna create enough with losing?
Yeah,
those
but again,
pieces?
You got to remember, you're not trying to get a $20-30 million player. You're just trying to get like a 6 to maybe $12 million, $15 million player. So that's feasible, man. I mean, they still got to wheel some stuff. But
big contract. Nick Richards
swap him and Precious.
He makes $5 million.
Precious make more than him.
Yeah, so him and then one other player for 8, 9. That could work.
Yo, I would trade Precious for him in a heartbeat, bro.
Is Charlotte selling? Are they truly selling?
I think they are, man. I don't think they're gonna try to hold on because I feel like they have to pay him next year somehow. I don't know his contract.
Well, we will bring him in as a rental because we're not gonna be able to pay him.
Yeah, for this year, of course, that would be a perfect rental, man.
Yeah,
think about it. In the playoffs, I mean, just the regular season, the rest of the season with playoffs, definitely. That's worth a rental easily. You know, so
losing Mitch over that though.
No, I'm saying I don't think Mitch is a part of that. I don't see him being a part of that because he's only 6.
Mitch
yeah, but bro,
makes what 12 million? 12 million?
I just tried like the trade machine for Precious and Nick Richards just straight up. We can't do that for some reason because of like non-taxpayer mid-level or some shit. So like that's what I'm saying, man. Like there's a lot of cap stuff we don't know about that makes trading a lot harder.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know a lot about that shit, bro. It's debilitating. I can't wait till next year when we get this money. I see why Dolan's fighting against this equal shit. He's like, everything we do ain't equal. The guard is making money, bro.
Yeah.
So we should be able to pay as such. We should be able to bring in the players as such. You know what I mean?
The NBA sucks, bro. Adam Silver, fuck this shit, bro.
Yeah, if they making the money, they should be able to
look at baseball, bro. They can afford whoever they want to afford.
Yep. That's why the Yankees can offer us, even though they lost the $700 million contract to one player.
Look at the Mets.
Because
they just
make
got
the money.
Juan Soto, $800 million, bro.
And that's disgusting, bro.
Imagine if the Knicks had no cap, what we would do.
I think that's why he's fighting. I think they should look into that. It should teams like the Lakers and the Knicks and these big market teams that's making all the money should be able to be like
Adam Silver is obsessed with small market teams, bro. He's obsessed.
All right, so hey, just so I was talking about it. They said Sims. That's who they said would be involved.
Sims
in that
for
trade.
For Knicks?
Well, he would be involved. He would be in the trade package. They would try to do that.
So it'd be Sims and who though? Because the Knicks can only bring
Sims and
in less than they take out, right? No, we can't lose Tyler, bro. No, we
what
can't
do people see in this kid, bro?
He's going to.
Oh no, I like Tyler Kolek.
Yeah,
I think he's an excellent passer.
IQ is off the charts too.
He shoots the 3. I mean, you can't. I know, Matt. You see him in these garbage minutes, but you can't throw a guy in at 2 minutes left.
All right, so who you trading with Sims then? Because Sims makes $2 million and Nick Richards makes $5 million. So.
Hey Matt, the Knicks still need a serviceable contract. You know what I mean?
What?
The Knicks are gonna need like what I should say, value contracts. You know what I'm saying? They need guys who are more productive than what we're paying them. Like every team needs that. The Knicks don't have that right now. Like Deuce is one of them, but we need more of those.
They be shipping out campaign and I didn't see them going through all them hoops to get Landry back to ship him out.
No, I mean I'm just trying to Sims and Payne doesn't work for Richards, so
yeah,
that money's tight, man. They got Cat. That money's super tight.
Yeah.
No, I get it, the cap and everything. I'm just saying, like, to get a $6 million player, they could pull it off. Like, I don't know exactly what they'll package with Sims, but it's not like an impossible. You know what I'm saying? They could pull that off.
I hear that they pulled in Valanciunas or something.
Yeah, I heard he's up for trade. Valanciunas.
The Hornets are gonna. That's another one.
Yeah, but he's not a defender though. Nick Richards can actually get us some defense.
Yeah, he protects the rim.
We don't need offense, bro. I mean, we need like if we need offense, it's need someone off the bench who's like a wing type of player or like a guard that can score. But if we get in another center, we just need defense. Like someone.
Yeah, but he's gonna give you scoring though. Richards can score.
No, I know.
He's not gonna give you a crazy amount of
I'm saying Valanciunas doesn't defend shit.
Oh yeah, I think the thing with Valanciunas, he's got a relationship with Leon Rose. That's why.
So yeah, I actually had some inside. I don't have any sources or shit, but I know someone that knows someone that basically told me in the offseason their plan was to sign Valanciunas. Like they had everything already set up, but apparently OG Anunoby wanted more money because I think he was tight about them getting Mikal. So
really,
yeah. He wasn't tight in terms of like he didn't like Mikal. He was kind of tight in terms of you just traded for a player that's exactly my position. So does that make me expendable as a player, kind of thing? So
like another 3 and D.
Yeah, exactly. So then that's why, if you guys remember, OG's contract came kind of late. Like, it wasn't like a right away thing. It was like a couple of weeks later, and then OG signed the extension. So they gave OG more money just to appease him, and because they gave him more money, we weren't able to sign Valanciunas for what he was worth.
Oh shit.
All right.
That's what I heard.
Nah, that's good, dude. That's good
That's
info,
good
bro.
insight.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I never even heard that.
Yeah,
I
so
do see
that's
them
Yeah.
being chummy in pictures and shit every time we play the
no,
Wizards.
no.
Like,
I'm telling you, like, from the person that told me, it's nothing to do with them like beefing or anything. It's just from the agent standpoint. You know, the agent's always
yeah,
gonna
I
want to
get it.
get the most money from their players. So
Yeah, I get it.
like, you
He
bring
is
in
he rep by
Mikal.
Leon's son?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe OG was like, "Hey, I don't know why you gave Mikal. The fuck, I don't want to get traded for just so they can get Mikal." So he probably asked for more money, and they gave him more money.
Mm.
But yeah, and so because they gave him like an extra $10 million a year or something like that, they didn't have the money to sign Valanciunas, because apparently that was a
All right.
done deal day
OG
one.
better not
So,
be the reason we couldn't fill out this bench, bro.
bro, you got a big fucking contract, man.
Yeah, he did get a
He
hell of a
did.
contract. But
Yeah.
you know what it is though? That's a trade. Like, as long as he, keeps on, I think
Yeah,
you
he's
could
worth it,
always
bro.
move him. Not that we're gonna move him, but especially the way they're paying players now, it ain't gonna be nothing
Correct. In a
crazy.
couple of
But
years, that's definitely not gonna
yeah.
be nothing, bro.
Yeah, but let's not forget though, he is the best. He's the best kind of 3-and-D
At what
player
he
you can
does.
have. No.
Oh no, he's excellent. at
Yeah, I
3-and-D.
think it's only Kawhi that's like above him.
Who, OG?
Yeah, at his position.
Yeah, bro, he's got to make the three to make it be a 3-and-D, bro.
Yeah, he gotta make more of them though. But
He definitely got to make more.
Bro, that, like, I love bro. I'm telling you, like, I don't want to sound like a fucking asshole. Like, I love these guys. I love OG. I love all of them. But like, all of them got all of them got paid. You know what I mean? Like, all of them got the money. All of them they're the stars of New York. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we're not the underdogs anymore. So we should have higher expectations from them. You know what I'm saying? So when OG has like 2 points and is 0 from 6 from 3, it's like, if you
Oh
tell me
no,
that
that's not.
if you
Yeah,
tell me that
that's
two years ago, I'm
unacceptable.
like, oh, it's fine. You know, we're building, it's working. But like, the man got paid now. You know what I mean? So it's time to fucking show us some results. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that. But there are
No,
some
and don't
games
be
where,
so inconsistent, bro.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all I want. I just want from him and
Yeah,
Mikal.
bro,
Y'all
hundred
ain't gotta
percent,
be
bro,
20 point
100%.
scorers. Just
Just
be
be
consistent.
consistent. Yeah,
Give
yeah,
us
yeah,
12 to 15 points a night. That helps.
yeah. I just wish they were both gelling at the same time. You know what I mean? Because OG was on
Hmm.
fire in November, then Mikhail picked it up in December, and now both of
We
them
just
are
need them to
ice
do it
cold.
together, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. That
they
is
both have to
rare.
find.
I've
And
never
the
seen
thing
it like
is, when
that.
they all start clicking, watch Josh Hart lose his shot.
Bro,
Like
I'm
nothing
not.
ever
I'm not
goes
worried
right
about
for us,
Josh.
bro.
I'm not worried about
Yeah,
Josh.
Josh is gonna be good.
It's if Mikhail and OG just find some sort of consistency, we'll be alright.
Yep, we'll be
Yo,
dangerous,
but let
bro.
me ask y'all a question. What's the hierarchy like in the locker room with this team, as far as like the talent, like who gets the shots? Like,
Bro, I mean, I used to think it was Brunson, but now it's like cat number one.
see, that's the thing. The hierarchy is mad questionable, man. It's like Brunson is the captain, but like you said, Cat probably got the most talent, but OG is the
I
most
don't think
highest
I don't
paid.
think yeah, I don't think Brunson cares about that either,
No,
to
and
be
also like
honest.
I feel like the makeup of this team and like just the personalities of the team. Like, I don't know them personally, but just from what I hear when they speak and shit like that, like they don't seem like the kind of guys that like want
Ego
to be
driven,
one,
right?
two, three,
Yeah.
four, five. It's like whoever's hot that night, just make sure you find that guy. So like keep feeding him. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
in that Christmas Spurs game, like Mikhail was hot, so they kept feeding him. He was number one that night. When Cat was playing like the Timberwolves or every other night, he's obviously hot, so keep feeding him. So like it's just whoever has that night kind of thing.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna bounce out of here, man. It's good chopping with you
Oh
guys,
yeah,
bro.
definitely, fellas. Yeah, I'm
Likewise.
All
about to
right,
go to
good
the
stuff.
store and get
Yeah, I'm
something to
about to
eat.
chop out.
Peace.
Yeah.
About to chop out myself.
Yeah, me too.
All
Get
right,
some
fellas.
release. All right, fellas.
I'll
You
let
gotta
y'all.
stay up, man.
All right, one.
All right, peace.